I believe this is the last stop before Chicago. Non-stop video from this point forward. And on the left side of the screen will be the actual map that I use for offline GPSing, called A&D OSM, and it's going to let us see the route from here to Chicago, the speed, and the actual route to Chicago Union Station for your viewing pleasure. Welcome to the video.
Speak now, forever hold your peace here in Milwaukee. Last chance to exit the train here in Milwaukee. We got 1 hour to Glenview, hour 30 Chicago.
Okay.
1 hour Glenview, hour 30 Chicago, folks.
Okay, second to last.
Now closed for the duration of our trip to Chicago. Observation car closed in 1 hour at Glenview. 1 hour Glenview, hour 30 Chicago.
Hour and a
Folks,
half.
if we happen to miss your connection there in Chicago, you're going to go to passenger services.
And
We miss your connecting train in Chicago, you're going to go to passenger services. Passenger services will get you on the next available train to your destination. So once again, passenger services, we missed your connecting train in Chicago. Passenger services will get you on the next available service to your destination. Please don't go hunting down the chef to ask the chef. The person to ask is passenger services. Passenger
Here we
services
go.
will get you on the next available service to your destination if we miss your connecting train in Chicago.
underneath the interstate. There's the front of the train. You can finally see it. Amtrak Empire Builder from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Chicago, Illinois Union Station. Welcome to the video. And welcome to the channel.
Glenview. Glenview is your stop. Please get together your personal belongings. Make your way to the center of your car downstairs. Lower level where you see uniformed crew members to exit the train. Glenview, Illinois. Center of your car downstairs. Lower level where you see uniformed crew members to exit the train. Absolutely imperative you're ready to exit this train prior to our arrival to Glenview, not after our departure. Passengers who miss their stop here at Glenview will be lucky enough to catch an Amtrak Hiawatha train from Chicago back to Glenview. If you want to make it to your station stop the first time, though, be ready to exit the train right now. This is Glenview.
Before you get extremely busy,
Yes, sir.
thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And welcome to Glenview. Glenview Springs, second to the last stop. Last stop will be Chicago, coming up. So on the Empire Builder from Seattle, like I said, we left Seattle 2 days ago. Met some really nice people here on the Empire Builder. One couple from northern Alabama. Had a really good conversation with them earlier today. Met up with another couple from, I can't remember where the other couple was from yesterday.
No, I did the same thing. That's okay.
Can't remember. Anyway, what's really awesome about
I know. It's okay.
Amtrak services is how they bring people together in regards to communal dining. So you have they seat in groups of 4 people on per table because limited seating, of course. So you're always paired up with another person or 2 at your table. We met up with 3 different groups. The one group that we met up with this morning is actually right across from us here in our sleeper car. We met up with a dinner for them this morning, or lunch this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. Then we met with another couple for breakfast this morning, and then we did the same thing yesterday for dinner with one person from Portland. And like I said, we met with a couple other couples as well. So it's always great to have that social experience as part of the experience of Amtrak Lone Haul service. Their food is always really good, except, I don't know what you think, for the dinner in particular.
I liked it. I mean, it's cooked on a train. What are you going to do?
So we have a little bit more the chicken breast. Well, it's a little dry, but it had good flavor. The steak that you had Tuesday night was a little dry, but they cooked it a little too long. The steak I had last night, the flat iron cast steak, or steak I had last night, they basically kept it at a raw consistency, a raw temperature, I guess. Not raw, rare temperature, not raw. Yeah, rare temperature. And that had lots of juice. It was very moist. Of course, the vegetables are always really good. The green beans and carrots are always really good. Potatoes were good. Dessert, too rich for us, for Nora and I.
They're good.
But they were good, just rich. The chocolate cake in particular, 1 or 2 bites and I'm done.
Yeah, the chocolate spoon cake, big piece too.
Yeah.
Big Big portions.
Big portions, and our sweet tooth isn't as prominent as it used to be. So a couple bites, like for me, I'm done. Now that being said, and if Amtrak, if you're listening, we recommend whip topping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whip topping or ice cream or fruit or something like that with the chocolate cake to help what?
That richness.
To cut down on the richness, yeah. So that would be recommended.
The salmon and rice was good.
That salmon was really good. She had the salmon last night. I had the steak, but the salmon was really good. It had a really good flavor. I had a small bite of her rice, but it was her salmon. I took a couple bites of her salmon. I was like, oh wow. So our next trip on Amtrak, I'll definitely have to do the salmon. And then breakfast, breakfast for the first breakfast, I had a 3-egg omelet, and I also had a 3-egg omelet this morning. It's always good. And their bacon, I like their bacon. It's lean, crisp. Mind you, this is all on a train, mind you. This is all being prepped on a train. And then lunch, I had what was it called? An artisan ham and Swiss sandwich or something like that. That was really good. And then she had you had a Reuben. Basically, we took our two sandwiches and we split them up between the two of us. So I ate half hers, so she ate half mine. It was really both.
My Reuben was better
Your Reuben was better?
than that ham and cheese sandwich.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
And the artesian bread.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, but mine was better.
The Reuben was good. But of all the meals, I think the salmon was actually the best. What do you think?
They did really good with the salmon.
So, really impressed by that salmon. Really good flavor.
I didn't eat the vegan chili because I don't like bean soup.
Complaints on this train. I'll start there first with Amtrak. If you're listening on this video, please fix the flat wheel on car 831. Unfortunately, I do not know the actual car identifier, the 5-digit identifier, but the number of this consists is 831 on this train on June 17 to June 19. Flat wheel. I don't know if you can hear it or not. It's very faint, but we're only going 20 miles an hour right now. But you get up to about 60, 65, it's very loud and it makes the whole car shake, and then it evens out, smooths out after about 75. But the consistent thump, 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 thump is there, unless we're taking curves. So please fix that flat wheel on car 831. I understand that freight companies, I don't know about Amtrak, but I know in the past freight companies used to compensate people that would report things such as flat wheels to the person making their complaint or reporting it. So Amtrak, if you're listening, if you are into that program of compensation, please email me hoosierendeavors@gmail.com. Information is down below in the description to reach out to me. The other complaint that I have is that this car, for some reason or another, is much warmer on the lower level, which is where we're at. We're actually in room number 12 on this car today, or this past week. Room number 12 is AC is not doing very well. We've been sweating it up pretty good for the most part. Nora's comfortable, but it's a little warm for me.
Perfect.
So, can you take that into consideration? Yes, I have the thermostat turned all the way down to the coldest setting on the wall. It has not helped. So please look into that. Amtrak, if you're listening. As we cross over a bunch of railroad tracks, we are near Portage Park right now. And then Nora's complaint was the medicines, right? That they need to keep some over-the-counter meds available for their guests. Even Walt Disney World keeps medicines for their guests. Their resorts keep medicine, over-the-counter medicine for their guests. So Amtrak, please do that. Because I forgot our Tylenol, Excedrin, ibuprofen, naproxen, and the couple next across the hall from us in room number 11 forgot their Tums. So we found out from the cafe lounge car attendant that Amtrak has not kept any meds on board for years. So please consider bringing back the over-the-counter meds for your guests. That would be awesome. Between the two, because we did the California Zephyr last November, so between the two, this Empire Builder and California Zephyr, Nora, what is your best one that you like?
I don't know yet.
So for scenery, for me, I think the California Zephyr is better. Of course, we are a little bit biased. That was our first Amtrak trip, and it was in November, and Denver just had a snowstorm on that day. It was actually the day after Election Day last November, and there was easily a foot of snow and everything up into the mountains. But the snow aside, I think the California Zephyr has better scenes going through the mountains, because I noticed yesterday that going through Glacier National Park area, most of the route is pretty much boxed in by canyons, right? So you can't really see a whole lot immediately beyond the car or beyond the train. Leading up into Glacier and coming out Glaciers, there's a little bit more scenery, but once we got actually inside Glacier, it sort of lost that panoramic view of being able to see stuff in the distance. So that was it's just an observation. Obviously, Amtrak can't do anything about that, but it is something to be mindful of. Yeah. We went through Cascades about midday yesterday. It was a nice trip, but it was hard to, we couldn't really see anything on the train, unfortunately. And we even went to the observation deck, or the observation car, and same result there. So it's just a fact that everything's boxed in more on this route, on the Empire Builder route, than on the California Zephyr route. California Zephyr, you would come out of tunnels and come into vistas of beautiful sceneries with, of course, the snow on top of it for icing on the cake. So it was different. It was better, in my opinion.
It's the scenery.
Huh?
The snowy scenery.
Yeah, the snowy.
Going through the blizzard.
Yeah, the blizzard was awesome. What was beautiful about that is didn't have to drive, just have to take it in, have drinks on the route. Don't have to worry about doing that. And with the snow coming down as heavy as it did that day back in November, we didn't have to worry about it. And we were not late on that route either. This route, we're actually going to be probably about an hour, maybe 10 or 15 minutes late, but that's okay, we got time. Nothing else that we can think of, so we're going to let this video play through until we pull into Union Station, and we will end this video in this live stream once we get to come to a complete stop inside Union Station. I might do some video to release later, getting through Union Station, take in all the architecture that's within Union Station, because we're going to be there for a couple hours before we have to take a Uber down to Midway, and then we fly home from Midway to Louisville. So enjoy the rest of this trip, and thanks for watching. If you like content like this, please smash that button, smash that thumb, like the videos, share it out, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Thanks for watching. Traveling Who's signing out. Well, Travis, who's miking out anyway. Enjoy the video.
Passenger 14 and train attendants, don't forget to check the bathrooms when you get stopped. We're here, everybody.
Well, I know this train normally, I was looking at the last 7 days or so, a couple weeks ago, normally it's only about 15-20 minutes late. But there were a couple times it was 40 minutes late.
What
So.
about the
Yeah.
observation phone come back there?
Yeah.
Blame the freight lines. It's their track, so.
Yeah, work on the tracks and
Downstairs, yeah.
make sure the gentleman can get past.
We did
Like,
pull
he was
over a
just
lot
taking
and stuff.
something so
Yeah.
to the side for me to grab it as I passed.
Between construction and other trains and traffic.
That was over there when whatever.
They did, they kept them on board?
No, I don't know. but
There's the front of the
I was
train
putting
once
him on the next
again.
day.
As we go around the corner into the underground,
Showing the police is taking.
this is the last turn. This is actually the last turn before you go into Union Station right here, and then it's all underground.